everybody, this is Stoney, and it's going to be a long night for me because I need to record stuff and I haven't done as much as I wanted to, so I'm going to continue What Now for Warframe because we're slowly encroaching on Plains of Eidolon, and there's still some stuff to be talked about that you can do up until Eidolon for old and new players alike, whether you don't exactly know what to do, or you may be looking for ideas and may have forgotten some of the random stuff that you can do, because there's a lot of random stuff that you could do up until that point. So, 1 second. That whole thing was a can of Monster, by the way. Filled up to, like, by the way, right here. I'm serious. I'm ready. Okay. So, today we're going to be looking at invasions. Invasions are an interesting thing because basically what they are is a faction versus a faction, and you choose which side you want to be on. And depending on which side you choose, you will actually get battle pay in the form of whatever item is listed down here. Now, you might get field run or detonite injectors. Let's see. Sometimes you can actually get mutagen masses as well from doing these. In particular, you wind up pretty much getting those whenever you're working against infestation. The other thing that you might get is Alad V nav coordinates, in which case I'll tell you what you want those for right now. And Alad V mutant coordinates are to gain access to the battle, to get access to be able to get the parts to get one Warframe in particular, a pretty popular one too, and that is Mesa. Mesa is a pretty interesting Warframe. She is the gunslinger Warframe, and she is she has a very powerful fourth ability and all of that. I may actually cover her in a future episode of What's My Loadout to give you some more details, but if you want Mesa at all and if you know what she's about, that's how you get her. You got to get 3 of those. And yeah, I'm not going to pretend like actually the process of getting her after that is even fun either. But hey, that's not what we're here about. We're here for this. Now, the most common things I showed you were the detonite injectors, the field run, and then a lot of other times you'll get mutagen masses too. Well, you may be asking yourself, what exactly are those for? Well, something tells me you are very new to the game. And I'm going to show you right now, before we really get into it, what that is for. Basically, your detonite injectors and those kinds of materials that you'll get are for dojo weapons and equipment. And there's a lot of really good stuff in there. And a lot of really popular stuff that you see a lot of people still using. Let's see, and I'll give you some examples of just some of the stuff that you guys will want to get your hands on. For instance, my favorite weapon ever, the Staticore, is in here. The new Plasmor shotgun and pistol are both in here if you want to get your hands on that. Another weapon that is pretty well thought of too is the lens. The lens is great. I'll have a link to the video in which I actually test that out with Inaros as well if you guys want to learn more about the lens. Over here you have the Grenier Labs. This isn't every dojo, by the way. This is mine. So, assuming that your dojo has all the resources, this is all the stuff that you can get. But in particular, over here, you can get the Cat Kasur over here, which is a pretty nice chain and sickle weapon. You have the Jet Katag, a very much forgotten, but still very awesome hammer. And the mother of all javelin weapons, literally the predecessor to all javelin weapons, the Javlock, which I think recently got a buff not way too long ago, so that's some weapons you may want from the Grineer Labs. And if we check over here, Biolab, which is infested weaponry. Now, some really interesting weapons are here. A couple that I can actually speak for personally. I actually got done doing the Coretta. The Coretta actually has a really good status chance. Like, you can get to 100% with all 4 of the dual element status mods if you guys are looking for a status heavy glaive weapon, which is, I think this is the only one that really gets to that point. I could be wrong. It could be, well, Glaive Prime could get to that. But another weapon that I really vouch for, and I suggest anybody try it, especially veteran players who have just never gotten around to it, is the Phage. The Phage is a awesome laser shotgun, although it's not really a shotgun. It's just a laser gun that spreads tentacles of freaking lasers in all directions. It's really cool. And that's not to say that any of the other weapons that are in here aren't really worth trying for. But those are just some that I can personally vouch for. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The Tenno Labs. Now, actually, this is actually the one... Ooh, well, this will actually be a twofer. Because this will also kind of tell you why you want to be in a dojo. Because these are the Tenno Labs. You don't need any of those materials, any of those 3 kinds of materials to get these, but still. This is the reason why you eventually want to join a dojo, and because you can get access to Banshee, you can get access to Neza, Volt, and Wukong. 4 very good Warframes. Not to mention you can get access to nearly every other normal Arcwing. Basically every other Arcwing that isn't Odinata Prime, I believe it is. And you can actually get access to a few Arcwing weapons in here as well. But then again, that stuff does not require any of those 3 materials. So let's get back to there so we can earn some of those materials. Because I actually do have a lot of stuff that's in those labs that I have not gotten. So I figure I might as well just go ahead and show you guys while I'm doing it. So basically, the way it's going to work is you kind of want to just, like, see how this bar is right here? It's 68.7% Grineer and 31.3% Infestation. Just, whenever you see that, whenever you see a clear winner, just go with the winning faction, pretty much. And then go from there. So we're going to use this as an example. Jesus. My voice is all over the place. Let's see. Why won't you show me where you are, sir? Kasani. Oh, I am actually there. Okay. So, basically... Oof. This is going to be... Okay. Let me check another one. Let's see. Well, Kasani and Tethys. Okay. Kasani and Tethys. There we go. Invasion, assassination. Okay. So we're going to go with infested outbreak here. And this is where you'll actually choose which one you want to, which faction you want to support. And I'll have both of them here. And like I said, check who's winning first and basically just kind of go with that, because if there's a clear winner already, you're not going to see players all of a sudden switch. They're just going to go with whatever's winning. So another thing that you'll be able to keep track of on here is how many rounds you have left. So I haven't done any, so this is going to be my first round. So we're going to go in and we're going to help somebody get their 3 wins for this. And we're going to add some detonite injectors. And I'll explain a little bit about how you actually go about getting them here in a minute. But for right now, let's do an assassinate mission. And I haven't done one of these on camera in a while, so I can actually tag this up for this particular assassination as well. God, I am burpy. Oh, Firestorm. Awesome. Semi-interesting mod right off the bat.
creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed.
Okay. Keep moving to avoid being crushed. Forward.
Listen for its screams. This will mean we're getting close.
Okay, listen for its loud-ass screams. Oh, wait a minute. Is it?
Stay sharp. This
is
one
it?
Is a handful.
See you. See you. Oh, God. Oh, I got it, though. I think I got it. Yeah, you're dead. How about that? We got you. You ain't nothing. And that's how easy it is to do one of these missions. So that's the thing, is that depending on what kind of squad you get, you can actually burn through 3 of these pretty quick. Like, I didn't take hardly any time doing that at all. And say what you want about like the state of the game and everything, but having to do these 3 times, if you can get through them pretty quick, it's kind of nice. I mean, you don't want to do the same mission and it take you like 5 or even 10 minutes, like, really, to do like one of them. That's 30 minutes out of your day. You could be doing other crap too. Let's see. All right, use this elevator because I can't jump. Okay, let's go. All right, and up. There we go. And oh, that's right. You gotta drop. Bam. Yeah, don't even give a crap about any of you guys. Yeah. I think this area needs some tentacles. I'm gonna give it some tentacles. Oh, that's cool looking. It looks like freaking like smoke or something over there. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, guys. Alright. So, round 1 out of 2. Ooh, I got mixed systems. And that's specifically because I did an assassination mission. That's not from necessarily doing the actual invasion style mission. That's just because I happened to do
Tenno, a new alert has begun.
Do
It will
that.
be
So
marked on navigation.
let's see. I may actually have to look that up. Like, if I prove myself wrong on that, I may actually have to be all like, oh, by the way, this is actually how you get. You have to wait for this invasion and then do it, and then you get Nix. Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, so they're already queuing up, so they're earning their 3 battles too. So that's actually something else that's pretty good, is usually most of the time you can do this. You can do all 3 battles with the same group, even if you're grouped up with somebody randomly. And even if not, I mean, like, someone's always really doing these until they're up. So you're not going to have a hard time really finding anybody to help you with these. And that Nix blueprint actually gave me an idea for a future episode to do. And it is something that I bet some mid-level players may have not thought about doing. And it's definitely something that gets kind of lost in the scramble of things, because admittedly I have to kind of do it too, but I'll get to that whenever I actually get to the next video.
We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Elude its bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
Okay, so it is another assassinate mission. I think if you actually do another mission that isn't like this assassinate mission, you can actually, it'll actually change up which type of mission it is each time you go in. But just for this, though, just for the assassinate, I think it's going to be assassinate all 3 times, which is good, because if you have a well-oiled team like this one, you can kind of just blast past really the whole assassination aspect and just get in, get out, get your stuff, and then, well, I'll tell you the rest of that in a little bit. Boom! Boom! Oh, got you! Oh, gosh.
Is here. Wipe them
Wait,
out.
nothing. Oh, we got 2,270 focus. Or 2,207 focus. Okay. I'm gonna have to do another one too now that I think about it. Another what now, because like just the whole affinity reminded me of something or a place that you can go. Get all these maggots out of here. Get out of here, maggots. Get out of here, maggot. That almost sounds like something else, but I swear I'm not saying that. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. I'm not saying that. And... yeah! Yeah, Growls, come on! Jesus, jumping through the air. Yeah! Oh, screw you! Screw you! Get out of here. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. He just bounced in.
Assassination contract
Ooh,
complete.
we got the
Great work,
neuroptics. I'm gonna laugh if I get all 3 Nyx parts, because Nyx is a standard Warframe that I haven't gotten the mastery out of yet, and that has something to do with a video that I'll be doing here in the future too. Because it is something that gets...
messages make me ill.
Your actions have consequences. Yeah, whatever. I ain't scared of you. Okay. So, let's see if these guys have actually done all 3 of their missions. Looks like one hasn't. And even... come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna finish it. This ain't too bad of a video as far as length goes, and we're actually getting the objective accomplished. So, yep. But just like this, just like any other mission, this is also a mission where you could be grinding up reputation for your syndicates, or gaining focus, or even gaining affinity for weapons and stuff like that. So, no matter what, if you set yourself up in the right way, you're accomplishing multiple things with all of these extra activities that you're doing. So yeah, just think about it like that. Like, no matter what you're doing, like, you are always building towards multiple things.
Avoid the creature's spine
Let's see,
strike.
there we go.
These razor-sharp quills will
And
rip your
we'll slide
warplane to
on
shreds.
over here. By the way, this isn't a permanent color scheme that I'm trying on for my Hydroid, because I know that people have seen me play my Hydroid a lot with my standard colors of
Twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery.
oh,
Assassination target
oh,
is here. Wipe
hi there, Shaky Head McScoober-Doo. Shaky Head McScoober-Doo, I gotta put you down, buddy. Gonna put you down. I was gonna put him down. You big old meanie head.
Nice
Asshole.
work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Alright, let's get up out of here. But yeah, pretty easy stuff. Of course there are going to be some missions that'll take you into survival missions and mobile defenses and things like that. But I mean, those tend to be a little bit harder, and therefore you can get more affinity, you can get more focus, you can get more syndicate standing. So like I said, you can find a mission like combination that suits like how much time you actually want to spend. So yeah, choice is up to you.
Let's get out of here.
I think, nope, okay, I think I got 2 neuroptics. Well, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. I don't care. I care a little bit. I care a little bit. Alright. But, alright. We got the 3 battles done. And that's going to be it for us as far as actually doing that. If you want to do multiple battles on the same actual note, like for instance, I just did, let's see, this one right here. If you want to do this one and double up on your rewards, you could do that. You can get 6. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys, especially you new people that do this, you are not going to get the rewards immediately whenever you finish. The rewards will be delivered to your inbox whenever this actual invasion is over and the Grineer have won completely. That's when you'll get your rewards. So if you're confused about when you about why you don't get it, that's why. You're just waiting for the outcome to play itself out. And you'll get your stuff. Don't worry about that. That is not a concern. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next video is coming out. And question of the day. Which dojo in the clan labs do you think has the best weapons to get? I would have to say, from a personal standpoint, I think I've used more from the Corpus Tech labs than the other 3 labs combined, I think. Because those Arcal weapons are already great, the lens is great, Opticore's fun, the Staticore is my go-to sidearm for my Hydroid here, who is my mainframe. So yeah, that's my opinion on that, but I want to know yours. What's you guys' opinion on that? Let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe on the next episode's coming out. And in the next episode, I have a couple of subjects that I want to do, but I will figure out exactly which one I want to cover on my own time. But don't worry, it's going to be something that you guys could do on your free sweet time while we wait for that gigantic Plains of Eidolon update. And then even after, because, like, I'm not saying that we're going to finish off everything that the Plains have to offer, but I know that there comes a time when even you get through the new content and you still are looking for something to do, because it's a fun game and you don't really want to stop playing. Like, you just want to know, it's like, well, what can I do? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Outstanding signing off. Yeah!